Hey guys!
Hey!
Welcome back to Unpopular Loudmouths. We are on episode 3. What? Episode 3 of the Harry Potter series.
Yup.
We are very excited.
Mm-hmm.
We got some new stuff in the studio. Okay. What did we get new?
Oh, the caterpillar.
The giant caterpillar. Do you love? I love.
Mm-hmm.
And then the old ones over there next to
My
Katie.
energy.
We brought out the Harry Potter stuff. Yeah. Let us know if you like it. Let us know if it's great.
Love.
Anyways, we're just gonna jump right in.
Yes, we are on chapter 6. If you missed it, go back and watch episodes 1 and 2. Otherwise, it might not make sense.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions before we start about last time? Do we need a little refresh?
Yeah, let's just do a little recap.
Recap. Harry he's a wizard.
Yeah.
And he just got done with all his shopping, and yeah, he's getting ready to go to Hogwarts, baby.
Yeah. Okay, so where are we at now?
So we are on chapter 6, the journey to platform 9 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
Slay. This last month has been tolerable, but not very fun. Dudley was like, I don't want to be in the same room as that boy. I'm scared of him. And then he didn't get put back in his cupboard when they came back and all that. So he's like had his own room and whatnot.
Okay.
Harry wasn't shouted at, and Dudley has been terrified of Harry. I'm scared.
Well, I would be too, honestly, if someone was magical.
Yeah. Weirdly, Harry is like feeling kind of depressed because of the difference in how the Dursleys have treated him. Like he's like, this is so weird. Like I don't know how to feel about this. Like,
what? How are they treating him though? Like
they're ignoring him.
Well,
like they were already kind of ignoring him to begin with, but now they're like, no. Harry has decided to name his beautiful owl Hedwig after perusing his history books, his new history books, and picking a name that he liked.
Vibed with.
Hedwig is bringing Harry dead mice and keeping him company.
Oh,
they're loving each other. And Harry has been counting down the days until September 1st, like scratching them off, like he's ready. Get your shit together. Stop moving. Harry asks Vernon to take him to King's Cross, the train station, on the 1st, and Vernon like makes fun of Harry and the world, and then he's like, well, I guess I'll take you because like I have to do stuff there anyways. Whatever. Vernon thinks the platform number is a prank and is like, whatever, not my problem.
Yeah.
So they pull up. They go to King's Cross. And Vernon is like, I don't see no platform 9 3/4. But, see ya! And they leave.
They just like dip on him?
Yep.
Yep.
Crazy. And Harry notes that he watches them drive away laughing. Like they're like, hee hee ha ha. Oh, we love child endangerment. Potentially. Harry doesn't know what to do, so he like asks a worker, and the worker's like, is this a joke? Bye.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me where I might find platform 9 3/4?
9 3/4? Think you're being funny, do you?
It's the same every year, packed with muggles.
Anyways, Harry starts to panic and is like, oh my god, what am I going to do? And then all of a sudden he hears someone say, packed with muggles, of course. And he says, who said that? Muggles? I know that word.
Right.
He sees in the speaker is a plump woman with 4 boys, all of flaming red hair.
I wonder who.
They all have trunks and an owl. The woman is like talking to the kids, and she's like, Percy, you go first. Like, see ya. But before Harry can see like what's happening, like a muggle blocks his view. of the area between platforms 9 and 10. The mom then confuses the twins for each other, and then they like disappear again.
Mm-hmm.
And Harry's just like, what the frick is happening? Harry asks the plump woman for help, and she introduces him to her young son, Ron, and says that all they need to do is like walk/run towards the barrier between platforms 9 and 10. Harry is nervous to do it, and when he does it, it seems to take forever. Like he's like, it almost felt like I never stopped walking. Like, because it just like went on forever. When Harry crosses, he sees a great train and the sign for platform 9 3/4.
Oh.
Wow. There are people, cats, owls everywhere, and the train is packed. He's like, there's girls hanging out the windows, waving, talking, like, it's insane there. He hears and sees a boy tell his gran he's lost his toad. And he's like, alright, freak. There's a boy with dreads that is like showing things in boxes to some people, and he's just like in awe. The twins from earlier help Harry with his trunk. Then he finally finds like a compartment to like chill in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, oh, thanks, homies, but I need to whatever. Then all of a sudden, the twins are like, Are you Harry Potter? And they're like, oh my god, that's Harry Potter. Oh my god. Ron, so like Harry's kind of watching this like kind of from his compartment or whatever, and then Ron has like stuff on his nose, and his mom is like, you got stuff on your nose, you know. And then the twins are like, Ron, you're so stupid.
Why are they so mean to him?
Because he's the youngest brother.
Makes sense.
Harry sees the oldest redhead, Percy, in like his robes already with like a shiny P badge on it. Like it's like a badge. And then the twins are like, Percy, you're so stupid, and like mocking him for being a prefect and then for like boasting about it all summer. They're like, oh my god.
Wait, what? Being a what?
A prefect.
What is that?
That's like the badge thing. You find out about it later, but basically it's like a special group of students that are like really like, it's like honor roll kind of, but like
the dean's list type of.
Yeah, but it's like very small. Like I think there's like only like a couple per house.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, because Percy is a prefect, he was like, I already got my robes on, ha ha ha, and the twins are like, whatever, nobody cares about you.
Yeah.
The mom is like, you better like take care of your brother, like this is his first year, like get with it. And then quote, Ronnikins is safe with us. Like that's what the voice.
What the heck?
And Harry notes that like Ron is already almost as tall as the twins.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's like, dang, these redheads are tall.
Yeah.
What the heck? Fred wants to ask Harry questions, but his mom is like, no, and says that she's like, we feel bad for him. Like, don't bother him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, leave him alone.
Well, because the mom knows, like.
Yeah. They were friends.
Yeah.
Ish. So then they like all settle in kind of, and the train starts to leave, and Harry watches the mom and the little sister like slowly disappear like out the window because he's just like dissociating really, but like also like picking up on like some of the things that are like going on outside and like whatever.
Yeah, must be so overwhelming for him.
Overstimulating the house down. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I got overstimulated in the shower today. No.
On a train with a bunch of animals and people and everything. Yeah.
Ron comes and is like, hey, is this compartment empty? I'm lonely. Can I sit with you? And Harry's like, yeah, bro, come on in. They, like, start to chat, and Ron's like, yeah, those are my brothers, Fred and George. Like, they're the twins. I'm the youngest, and then Percy is, like, the oldest that's, like, in school right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ron asks if he's, like, really Harry Potter, and then is like, and Ron's like, Harry's like, yeah. Then Harry learns that Ron is from, like, pretty much like a fully wizard family, and is like, so, like, that's so cool. Harry says that he'd much rather be in Ron's crazy family than, like, deal with, like, not being a wizard and all that jazz. Ron says that he also has 2 older brothers, Bill, which was another head boy of, like, Hogwarts, but, like, way back. And then also Charlie was the Quidditch captain.
So Bill's the oldest?
Yes.
So it's Bill,
Charlie,
Percy,
the twins,
Fred and George,
Ron and Ginny.
Okay.
That girl's
that girl is.
Pudgy.
Yeah.
Yikes. Ron has all hand-me-downs. I'm talking robe, wand, the rat is a hand-me-down. And then Ron's like, Percy got a freaking owl for being head boy, and I get this stupid rat named Scabbers.
But Scabbers is so cute.
Yeah. Well, the boys then, like, start to bond over, like, having to wear hand-me-downs, which I think is so cute. Harry's like, hand-me-downs, bro? Girl, don't even get me started.
My aunt was dyeing the clothes for me.
And my cousin was an elephant compared to me.
Right.
No. Ron, like, kind of, like, cheers up about that, and it's like, oh, that's so cute. Like, me and Harry Potter have something in common. So cutesy. Harry tells Ron how he doesn't know, like, anything about the wizarding world, and Harry says Voldemort's name and mortifies Ron. Ron literally is like,
don't you ever
keep your what? Sorry.
Danger.
Keep my wife's name.
Harry thinks like he's gonna be the worst in class, and is like, oof, like, no. He's like starting to have anxiety, right? Then the trolley comes, and Harry is like, get me like 5 of everything. I want everything. Harry wants to trade Ron for his sandwich, because, like, he's like, Ron was like, oh, I can't. Sorry, bro, I'm broke. I can't get anything.
Yeah, I can't afford anything.
And Harry's like, well, here, I'll trade you. Like, I'll take your sandwich. But then they end up just, like, sharing everything. And Harry is like, this is the first time I've ever had something to share. Like, this is, like...
Harry said that?
Yeah. Like, are you kidding me? That's so cute.
So sad.
Harry wants to know if the chocolate the chocolate frogs are actually frogs, and Ron explains the, like, trading card aspect to them and the ones that he's missing. He's like, yeah, bro, let me tell you.
Oh, because there's little, like, pictures on them that, like, move and stuff.
Harry gets Dumbledore and learns more about him, and I wrote down some of the things that he, like, you know. He's a modern great wizard. He defeated Grindelwald, discovered the 12 uses of dragon's blood.
Who did he get?
Dumbledore.
Oh.
He worked in alchemy with his partner Nicholas Flamel, enjoyed chamber music and 10-pin bowling. How cutesy.
Yeah.
Dumbledore likes to bowl. Harry turns the card over and sees Dumbledore, and the picture's gone now. He's like, what the frick? What the frick? They ended up getting, like, loads of frogs, and Harry now has, like, his own little collection. And he's like, I'm so cool like that. Harry also tells Ron about Muggle pictures and how, like, they don't move. And he's like, that's so weird. Like, don't you realize how weird this is? And Ron's like, no. Then they, like, start eating, like, the every flavor beans. And Ron is like, they mean everything, bro. Like, spinach, tripe, liver, boogers, peppers, grass, curry. Like,
Like being boozled.
Yeah. The windows outside, for quote, the neat fields had gone. Now there were woods twisting, rivers, were woods twisting rivers and dark green hills.
Wow.
Then all of a sudden, a round boy comes into the compartment and is still looking for his toad. Ron says he'd lose a toad easily and that Scabbers is boring and thought to try to turn him yellow, but it didn't work in the past, but wants to show Harry anyways. He's like, yo, bro, I might not got this stupid toad that I lost, but like, look at this. You want to see? I'm going to try to turn him yellow. Before he does, a bossy girl with big front teeth and bushy brown hair comes into the compartment and asks about a toad from the boy named Neville. That's exactly how she's described.
That's so messed up. A girl with big front teeth.
And she's like, have you seen a frog for a boy named Neville? And the boys are like, bruh, we already talked to him. Go away. Ew. Get your bushy out of here. Get your bush out of here. The girl is like, are you gonna do magic? Can I see you try magic? He does it. Nothing happens. And Hermione is like, and she tells the boys how she's like from a Muggle family and was excited for her letter, and she read all her course books already.
Wow.
She's a freaking
overachiever.
Yeah, a try hard. Pick me, Bush. Pick me, Bush. With rat teeth.
Oh my gosh, it's so.
They all introduced each other, and Hermione is Miss Bush. Okay.
Oh my god.
She says she already knows about Harry from her extra reading and says that he was in 3 books that she read.
Okay.
Like, she's so, like, on top of it.
Yeah, she's overachiever.
She's a pick Bush. Anyways, she asks about the houses and hopes that she's in Gryffindor, just like Dumbledore. Again, pick me. She tells the boys to get into their robes because they should be arriving soon, which I don't know why the hell she knows that. She's just assuming.
So she's a pick-me. She's an overachiever. She's like, you need to listen to what I'm saying because I know better than you.
Ron is like, God, I hope whatever house I get, as long as I'm not in the same one as her.
That's
Foreshadowing. Ron is sad about his spell not working and says his brothers gave it to him and is like, oh, that's so sad. Harry tells Ron that the rat's whiskers do look a little lighter. Like trying to like
be his friend.
Harry's so like he's like saying that to like keep Ron's like mind off the houses because Ron is like, my family is all Gryffindors, and, like, if I don't whatever, like, he's, like, anxious about it.
Yeah.
And Harry's like, yeah, but, like, look at your rat. His whiskers are definitely a little lighter. Like, so sweet and cutesy. Harry wants to know more about Ron's older brothers, and he's like, yeah, bro, Charlie works with dragons in Romania. Like, craziness. And Bill right now is in Africa, like, doing something for Green Gods. Like, he works for the bank.
Nice.
What
would be happening in Africa that they would be?
I don't know, jewels?
Oh, maybe.
Or, Thor's hammer made out of again.
Thor's hammer?
Yeah. Isn't that from Africa? Because
the
Wakanda Forever, they gotta protect it. That's what they're doing in Green Gods. They're infiltrating Wakanda.
Oh my god, what is it called?
Vibranium.
That's
what Bill's doing.
You didn't even look it up.
No.
You just thought it.
Yeah.
What would they need vibranium for?
Wands?
First of all, vibranium would kill the tiny little goblins at that thing. Okay. Also, we need to pause. Yesterday, do you want to know?
No, they don't.
What we did? Yes, they do. For some reason, we got on the topic. Her husband showed us like this picture or something of Thanos, and I was like,
"Oh, that's right. That's what started this."
Yeah, it started like he showed us a picture of Thanos.
It was like an AI thing that like.
It was Shrek's face,
but putting on the Thanos helmet or something.
No, it's Shrek's face going into the helmet that he puts on like before he goes to get Fiona, and I said, "Oh my god, it kind of looks like Thanos." And I said, "Shrek really is Thanos." And then we got on the topic of like
conversion.
Yeah, we're converting Shrek characters into the multi-universe or whatever. So I'm gonna post on my description, on the descriptions below, the comparisons that we made, and you guys gotta let me know if it's accurate or not. Okay. Anyways, continue.
Ron tells Harry about like the Daily Prophet newspaper and how someone was reported trying to like break into Gringotts.
Yikes.
But like nothing was taken, but like people are scared because they're like, yikes, that might be a dark wizard, like, you know, Voldy D over there.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Voldy D.
Ron is explaining Quidditch when the boy from the robe shop, along with 2 bodyguards, come into the apartment.
Yikes.
With thick, mean looks. Robe shop boy introduces himself and his friends as Crab Goyle, and the boy is Draco Malfoy.
Yuck. Yuck. Yuck.
Ron coughs and laughs at the boy's name, and the boy responds, "Think my name's funny, do you? Well, just think my name's funny. My father told me all about the Weasleys. Told me all about the Weasleys. Have red hair, freckles, and more children than they can afford."
Oh, not them clocking their tea.
Draco warns Harry about associating with less than good wizards and offers him help. He's like, no. Harry's like, no, I reject that. And Draco warns Harry he doesn't want to end up like his parents by associating with riffraff people like him and Hagrid.
Low-key, a slur.
Riffraff? Riffraff, straight raff, scoundrel, take that!
Ay.
Ron and Harry both stand up and are like, shut up. Like, don't call me riffraff. Don't insult my boy Hagrid. Like, Get a grip. But then they're like, wait, we don't want to leave. Because Crabbe and Goyle are like, we want your snacks. One tries to take the snack and Scabbers bites them and then they leave.
Period.
Pop off, Scabbers. With commotion, Hermione is back and is complaining about the others misbehaving. She's like, what's going on? Like,
Jesus Christ.
Who's screaming? Who got bit? Y'all are being stupid.
She's so nosy.
Yeah. Anyways, Ron tells Harry that his family says the Malfoys were the first to come back to the good side after Voldemort, saying they were bewitched, but his family doesn't believe that. Like, Ron's like, we don't believe that crap.
Right.
They weren't bewitched.
No.
The train is going fast, and it will be at Hogwarts in 5 minutes. The boys quickly change their robes and shove their pockets with the leftover candy. The boys are so nervous. They're like, oh my god, like, this is happening.
That's so fun. Like, that would be so fun. Just go to a school where you can just do magic all day.
Well. They get off the bus.
Get off the bus, dude. Sorry.
They get off the train and it's cold. Harry hears Hagrid like trying to get the first years, and he's like, "My guy is here." Hagrid leads them down like a steep path that's like narrow, and at the end of the lake on the other side, perched on a rock, like a big rock, is Hogwarts, a shimmering castle.
Ooh.
So they like get off the train, they like kiki it down the like path, and then there's a lake, and then then they're directed to board these tiny little boats in groups of 4. In Harry's group, it's Harry, Ron, Neville, and Hermione. The boats drive themselves. Like, they're just like, they're like getting closer to the castle, and then like all of a sudden they have to like duck, and the boats go like under the castle, like through tunnels.
Ooh.
And then they stop, and they like get the kids out like on like a pile of rocks.
Weird.
So like they're all like out of the rocks. Hagrid finds Neville's toad and is like, "You dumb boy.
Keep your toad in your pocket."
Yeah. They follow Hagrid through the rocks to a patch of grass. Then they are all in the shadow of the castle.
Ooh.
So it's like rocks. They like walkie in the thing castle.
Wow.
They walk up great stone steps that lead to a big door. Hagrid knows to knock 3 times. End of chapter. It's like done.
Period.
This is chapter 7, The Sorting Hat. The door swings open, and a tall, black-haired woman in emerald is there.
Ooh.
She looks like a person you don't want to mess with. This is McGonagall.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with her.
No. She leads them into a lavish castle with torches, grand marble stairs, and stone floors. Like, it's bougie in here. They all go into this small room, and she tells the kids that they will need to be sorted into their houses. The houses are Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. Then she tells them about how house points works, and how like you get points for like being good, you get points taken away from being bad, and the house with the most points wins the house cup. Everyone all of a sudden is like nervous about the sorting test. They're like, what is this? And then I have a quote here. Not even when he had, so this is Harry, not even when he'd had to take a school report home to the Dursleys saying how he somehow, his teacher's wig turned blue, he was like never nervous. Like up until that.
Up until the sorting hat got
Yeah, like not even that made him scared. Then all of a sudden the children jump because ghosts all of a sudden are like in there and they're arguing. And they like literally like just like whoosh into the room and they're arguing, not even noticing the children. They're arguing about giving Peeves a second chance. And just as the ghosts notice the kids, McGonagall is back to start the ceremony. So she left for a second. She came back. They are all led into the great hall. There are other kids there and long tables with candles and a starry ceiling. At the end of the hall is an old stool with an old hat on it. Harry thinks he'll have to pull a rabbit out of the hat as the test. He's like, oh, that's what I'm doing.
like a magician, like, you know,
Yeah.
That's so funny.
The hat starts to sing and like talk about all the houses and like, and that it can like read your mind and thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
When the hat is done, like everyone applauds, and Ron and Harry are like, "Foosh, we just got to put the dang thing on." Like, thank the Lord. Harry is like nervous because he's like, "Do I even have any of the qualities that like the Sorting Hat was like talking about?" Because like in the song, they're like, Gryffindor is brave, Ravenclaw is smart, like whatever. So they're like waiting for like their turn, right? And like the others are getting sorted. Sometimes it takes slower, sometimes it's faster. Harry again is like nervous that he won't get placed at all and he'll just be sent home. Like he's like, ooh, yikes.
Like I don't even belong here.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
When Harry's name is called, the whole hall is like, oh my god, is that Harry Potter? Oh my god, whisper,
Yeah, well.
Harry thinks to himself, like he literally is like thinking, not Slytherin, not Slytherin, not Slytherin. And the hat reads his mind, and just like that, and like just like the movies, he's like, Gryffindor!
Yeah.
About that? No? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor!
Percy is like the Gryffindor prefect, and he shakes Harry's hand, and then the twins are like screaming with excitement. Like a bunch of freaks. Dumbledore has a little speech at the end about the excitement for the new year, and then once the speech is through, food appears on the tables.
Ew.
Harry is shooketh by all the food and can't wait to eat as much as he wants. Like he's like, it's about to go down.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, there's like a ghost, and we learn that this is Sir Nicholas, the Gryffindor ghost. Ron says he's nearly headless Nick. Seamus now asks how he can be nearly headless. So like they're kind of like getting to know each other. There's like more friends.
Mm-hmm.
And Ron's like, you're nearly headless Nick. And Seamus is like, nearly headless? What the frick? How can you be nearly headless?
Yeah.
And just like that, like a hinge. Whoop!
Yeah.
Yeah. Nasty.
It freaked me out when I saw it the first time, too.
Sir Nick wants everyone to know that Gryffindor hasn't won the House Cup in a while, and how Slytherin has won the past like 6 years in a row, and the Bloody Baron is unbearable about it. The Bloody Baron being like the Slytherin's ghost, because like each house has a ghost. Dessert starts, and everyone is like telling them about their families, like they're getting to know each other. We learn that Seamus is half and half, and that his dad didn't know his mom was a witch until after they were married.
Oh.
Yikes. Neville's family thought that he wasn't magic enough or was a muggle and like wasn't going to get into Hogwarts.
Are both of his parents?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
But they always were like, ooh, my son's kind of pathetic. I think he's a muggle.
Oh.
There's a teacher talking to Quirrell and looks at Harry, and then all of a sudden his scar starts to burn. That teacher is Snape, and he teaches potions, but knows a lot about dark arts and wants Quirrell's job. Like I pretty sure he learns this from Percy, because he's like, yo, what the heck's going on over there?
Yeah.
Dumbledore is like, all right, homies, like now that you had your dessert, I need to go over some ground rules with you. No forest on the grounds. Mr. Filch says no magic in the corridors between classes. Also, Quidditch trials are in 2 weeks, and no third corridor on the white unless you wish to die.
Yikes.
Harry is like, hey, Percy, is he serious? And Percy's like, he is.
Yeah, he's real serious.
Dumbledore has everyone sing the Hogwarts song, and like they're all, having the time of their life. And after that, they're led by their prefects to the house rooms. Percy leads them, but runs into Peeves messing with students. Peeves then threatens him with the Bloody Baron. Peeves is a poltergeist, so yeah. Peeves is naughty. They finally make it to the Fat Lady portrait and enter the room. All the kids find their beds and fall asleep. Like they're like, we're stuffed. We've had the day of our lives, knocked out. Harry is dreaming. Harry's asleep, and he's having this dream that he's in Quirrell's turban, and a voice telling him to switch to Slytherin, and that Malfoy is there and turned into Snape. Then green flash, and then he wakes up.
Oh, scary.
Freaky. He wakes back up and is like, ugh, but like, I'm so exhausted.
Yeah.
Zonk back to sleep. And that's the end of the chapter.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what happens next.
I know. It should be very interesting.
Yeah.
Now that he's, finally, like, this isn't a prank anymore.
Yeah.
And
I know, I felt so bad for him in the last, few chapters. It's like, he's just so, he feels undeserving, even though he really is,
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You know what he should be given? Miss Bush. He should be having the energy of Miss Bush.
The pick me
Bush.
energy. But it's like, he's famous, so you would think he's a pick me, but he's so humble because he has been treated
also,
like crap
just
for
doesn't
the last.
know like why.
Yeah,
Like he knows why, but
he only knows part of it. He
Yeah.
doesn't know like the full extent.
and he doesn't understand the importance
Yeah,
fully.
yeah. But I feel bad for that kid.
Yeah. And like now he's like not being starved.
Yeah. Okay, so Hermione is full or half?
We haven't gotten there yet, but she's Muggle-born.
Muggle-born. Okay,
Yeah.
and then Ron is full.
Mm-hmm.
Harry's full.
Yes.
Neville
Is full.
full. Malfoy full. And then
Seamus is half and half.
Seamus is half and half. Obviously, all of the Weasleys are full.
Yeah.
Ding.
Unlimited. Get together we're
Unlimited. The question of the day is, are you a Miss Know-It-all Bush, Miss Bush Know-It-all, or an unworthy Harry Potter?
a humble Harry.
Humble Harry. Are you a Miss Bush or a humble Harry? Leave a comment down below.
Yeah, let us know, Bush or Harry?
Are you a Harry Bush? Thanks so much for watching Unpopular Loudmouths. Miss Bush or Humble Harry?
Or a humble Bush.
Harry Bush!